Hey, Olga's here. So it's been a while since I made a video, but one of the bigger questions that people always ask, that business owners always ask, is why does my profit margin look so low, right? Because I thought that I was making more money. I thought that I was pricing my jobs well. And unfortunately, the answer isn't straightforward. It's not clear. It really depends on your business, right? And there are so many different things that could be leading to lower profit margins. It could just be as easy as you have administrative bloat. You have too many people in your admin department, right? And they're not efficient. You're not using enough software. You haven't automated enough processes. It could be your marketing that doesn't give you the return. And people spend a lot on marketing, 8 to 12%, right, of their revenue. And if it's not giving you the right return, if you don't have top people and if you're not constantly strategizing and working with it, you might not be getting the most for that spend. And again, that's a huge chunk. Maybe it's your people, right? Maybe it's your techs. Maybe they're not efficient, or maybe a couple of them are really not efficient and they're costing you. It could be your revenue mix, and it could be the decisions dispatchers are making and the jobs that they schedule first, and then maybe some of the jobs that you're losing because you don't have enough capacity at certain times to fulfill that demand, that is causing you to have lower profit margins, right? Because different services have different profit margins on them, and that's normal. So there are so many different things that could be leading to this. And of course, there's pricing issues as well. And what you have to do is you have to analyze the business, right? You have to analyze the numbers. But you can't analyze the numbers if you don't have good numbers. If you're not tracking religiously all these different pieces of the data, if you're using House Call Pro or Service Titan and you're not using all of the accounting and financial, the job related features that are available, if you're not using it to track costs, if you're not using it for timesheets for your techs, so that you can track how much time they're spending, and how much each one of these jobs is actually costing you, the equipment, the materials that you use, you're not going to ever be able to pinpoint what is really the problem in your business. Because to understand the problem, to diagnose it, you need numbers. Real numbers, reliable numbers. So over the next couple of videos, I'm going to be going through some of the top issues that we're seeing, that are leading to lower profit margins, and how to find that out, right? So how do you diagnose that problem? And then things that you can do. And what kind of numbers do you need to diagnose that problem, right? And how do you track them? So that's the goal. I'm going to try to stick to my schedule. Stay tuned.